Hello, good evening, everybody. I'm your host, Clipper, the host of Colilla Sports. We're coming to you live right here at Leesburg, J. Loudoun County area. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you about the fact that Rodgers and Shailene Woodley, well, they're gonna be separate, by the way, as well. I don't mean and I do not mean that literally, by the way. They just gotta take time away from each other. It does not mean they're broken up. No. They need time away. They're still engaged, but I'm gonna get you guys to that. Talk about the fact that Keith Mccants is deceased at 53 of a drug overdose. Zach Scott was placed on administrative leave after a DWI arrest. Former, former three-time Super Bowl champ David Patten has been deceased at 47 in a motorcycle accident. By the way, NHL and NHLPA they'll agree with the IHF and the IOC allowing NHL players to play the 2022 Beijing Games. By the way, LeBron James, takes a vacation in Italy, Toronto, Italy. By the way, DeAndre Jordan is intended to be with the Lakers. By the way, on that note, Aaron Rodgers lands on the cover of How Living. By the way, a Jets player has COVID. Cubs manager and Prez they have COVID as well. And Steelers get Akello Witherspoon from the Seahawks. And that's all there is I got to say on that, everybody. So that's all the news you need to know, everybody, on that note. And Oscar De La Hoya has COVID, by the way, as well. So first things, I'm starting to with the fact that Aaron Rodgers says it's a good thing that it's going to take time away from Shailene Woodley. Because Shailene Woodley, she's doing, singer projects, by the way, of her own in L.A. And Aaron Rodgers, he's taking time away just to focus on his season. That's all he's doing right there. So they're going to spend the next few months apart, by the way. And Aaron Rodgers says it's a busy time for him. And it's a busy time for Shailene, for his fiancée Shailene Woodley as well. Both of us got focused on our work. Shailene has her own sort of routine. And Aaron Rodgers enjoys his own routine as well. So clearly, it does not mean they're separated. No, they're not. They need time away. All right, they may be engaged for good, but once she's done doing projects, she may as well visit one of his games or book Shailene Woodley to get a front row seat to one of his games. That is unless she's done with the project. After she's done with the project, but I can tell you about that. But clearly, Aaron Rodgers and Shailene Woodley, they did spend some time together. I can tell you that they used to, Disney World, and honestly, they would have dinner together, and then they were out together, and hosting and then they probably lived together, I guess, but and then they're vacationing in Hawaii for sure, and couples vacationing in Hawaii. So clearly, they're gonna be apart for now. They're not separated. They're not separated. They didn't call it quits. So clearly, Aaron Rodgers, he's got to focus on his. Aaron Rodgers, he needs to focus on his career, I guess, because he's signed with the Packers. By the way, he did sign an extension offer, rewords off with the Packers. By the way, his offer won't run until 2022. Whether it's going to retire as a Packer or just be traded someplace and end his career there instead. So that's all he's got to do with that. And Shailene Woodley, she's doing projects, by the way, on her side. She doesn't know what to make of it, but honestly, they're both gonna be doing their own things. What they're gonna do. That's all I got to say on that, everybody. Also, some other news. Well, sad news here that Keith Mccants was deceased at 53 at his St. Petersburg home of a drug overdose. He was the fourth pick in the '90 NFL draft by the Bucs. He was an All-American honors at Bama. He spent 3 seasons with the Bucs. He went to the Oilers and the Cardinals. He played for the Oilers and the Cardinals, by the way, before his career ended in '95. Mccants got arrested numerous times for drug possession and drug paraphernalia, and over the years, Mccants was a black Marine police officer in the Alabama Department of Conservation and Natural Resources. So my thoughts and prayers go to Mccants' family members, all of his fans, all his viewers, his horrific loss, and that's all they'll see on that, everybody. So keep them in your prayers, everybody. Also, some other news that Zach Scott was placed on leave, by the way, at his DWI arrest. He's gonna be doing court in the White Plains, New York court on October 7th. So next month, guys. Also, former three-time Super Bowl champ with the Pats, David Patten, has been deceased at 47 in a motorcycle accident outside of Columbia, South Carolina. He crossed the median on the crash, by the way, involving two cars. Now, one driver of the car was taken to a hospital and treated for undisclosed injuries. Patten will also play for the G-Men, Browns, Saints, and Washington, by the way. My thoughts and prayers go to the Patten's family members, all of his fans, all of his viewers, all of his subscribers, and the NFL industry of this horrific loss. And that's all I can say on that, everybody. So keep the Patriots and the NFL in your prayers of the loss of David Patten. By the way, he's a former three-time Super Bowl champ of the Patriots, and that's all I can say on that. Also, some other news, by the way, that Aaron Rodgers, he lands on the cover of our Time magazine. He has a Zenith watch, by the way. He's on a How Living men's cover, so big congrats to him on that. Because could he be a two-time Super Bowl champ? That's the big question you have to ask yourself. Can he have a magazine cover with him being a two-time Super Bowl champ? That's the real question you guys can ask yourselves, guys. That's all I can say on that. Also, some other news I want to get to, by the way. The NHL and the NHLPA, they agree with the IAHF, or IIHF, and the IOC allowing NHL players to play in the 2022 Beijing Olympic Games, by the way. And that's all there's got to know for that. If they decide to not play the games at if any NHL player decides not to play in the Beijing Olympics because of COVID issues and all that, they can consider wanting out. That's all they can do on that. Also, this, guys, that Jamison Crowder of the Jets, he's got COVID. And Cubs, also another news that Cubs manager David Ross and Prez Ted Hoyer, they have COVID as well. So not looking good there. So that's all there is I can say on that. Also, Oscar De La Hoya, he's got COVID, by the way. His fight with Vitor before, that's off. But I'll tell you, it's going to take his place. That is Evander Holyfield. He's going to be stepping in. He's going to fight Vitor Belfort instead on 9/11. So that's all there's you need to know. So Oscar De La Hoya will not be coming back. He's got COVID, by the way, and that's all there was I can say on that, everybody. So nothing between that, everybody. That's all I can say. So also this, guys, that Drake dropped his new album, CLB, Certified Lover Boy, by the way. And yeah, his new album CLB is out now, guys. So Drake's new album CLB, Certified Lover Boy, is out now. Check it out. Also, this, guys, the LeBron James, he's on vacation in Nerano, Italy, with his 35-year-old wife Savannah, and he hung out with Elton John, by the way. So that's a big surprise. That's all there's got to say on that. Also, this, guys, that DeAndre Jordan is going to be intended to go with the Lakers, by the way, after a buyout from the Pistons. That's all there's for that. Also, the Steelers, they get Akello Witherspoon from the Seahawks. The Seahawks, they get a 2023 fifth-round pick in return. That's all I can say on that, everybody. So, big news there. Other news, by the way, that Sonic Colors Ultimate is out now, guys. It will be out September 7th as well, by the way. So, that's all you need to know. That's all I can say on that. Also, guys, Ash Crimson, his King of Fighters 15 gameplay is already out, by the way. So you check it out, guys. He was one of the main protagonists of King of Fighters, by the way. So his he was on the last trailer as well, by the way. It was really good on Gamescom. But his gameplay is out now, guys. It was shown like this past Wednesday. So check it out, guys. All there's got to know on that. Also, guys, I want to wish happy birthdays out to Charlie Sheen, Ashley Jones, August Alsina, Shaun White, Red Food, Jenny Finch, Conan, Aaron Greaves, DJ Envy, TJP. You got Fern Cotton. You got Febby Taurus, Mason Crosby, Faye, Boogies, Dominic Thiem, Rena Vol, Avenel Conch, Ashley Jones, Shelly Schulten. You got Sean Welby, Laura Dennis, and Louisa Ella. Somebody birthday wishes. Shout out Sweet Twin. Please be sure to do this on everybody. That is everything you need to know on that. So that's nothing more to it on everybody. It's all there's. Also, guys, this Kayla Kuko and Carla Kuko, they are done after 3 years of marriage, by the way. So not looking good there. Not looking good there. That's all there's you got to know in there, everybody. So they're done for. And they called it quits on each other. That's all there is I can say on that. So not look good there. Really not look good there. That's all there's you got to know in there, everybody. So that's all I can say. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that would do right there for the Khalil Level Sports Board. Like, subscribe to the Khalil Level Sports Board YouTube channel and Facebook page by any and all means necessary. Be sure to send me comments your reaction, your thoughts on Aaron Rodgers and Shailene Woodley having to taking time away from each other. By the way, your thoughts about that? You think this is gonna be the end of their relationship? By the way, and what would happen if they're not together? I mean, they were though, but they gotta take time away to focus on their work and on their projects. So that's all they'll stay on there, everybody. And Aaron Rodgers, he's focusing on his career, and Shailene Woodley, she's focused on projects, secret projects, by the way, as well. So, you think they're still going to cheat you? You think Aaron Rodgers is going to book Shailene Woodley a front row seat? What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments about that. I would definitely just want to share, everybody. Also, your thoughts on Aaron Rodgers landing on the How Living cover by the men's cover? Thoughts about that? I just want to share, everybody. Also, thoughts prayers out to Keith Mccants, UC 53 of a drug overdose at his St. Petersburg home. Really sad loss there. So thoughts prayers out to David Patten's family members and all his fans over the loss of David Patten. He was deceased in a motorcycle accident. Also, awful news there. We thoughts on the NHL and NHLPA agreeing with the IHF and IOC allowing NHL players to play in the 2022 Beijing Games, Olympic Games. Thoughts about that? So not sure, buddy. Your thoughts on Oscar De La Hoya having to not be fighting against Vitor Belfort because he has COVID, by the way. If Evander Holyfield's going to step on in, we can fight, by the way, I'll tell you about that much. Your thoughts on Steelers getting Kello Witherspoon from the Seahawks, and the Seahawks getting a 2025 round pick in return. Thoughts about that? I'll just want to share, buddy. Also, your thoughts on Sun Colors Ultimate being out now, guys. It's going to be coming out September 7th, by the way, as well. That's all those you got to see on that. That's all those you need to know. With those on Caleb LeBron James vacation in Toronto, Italy, by the way, spending time with Helen John. Thoughts about that? I'll just want to share. That's all you got to say on that, everybody. And that's all I can say on that. So nothing more to it. Also, wish happy birthdays out to Charlie Sheen, King Lion, Ashley Jones, August Alsina, Sean White, Jenny Finch, Red Foo, Conan, Aaron Greaves, DJ Envy, Farron Cotton, Febby Torres, Mason Crosby, Faye Boogs, Dominic Thiem, Rena Vol, Louisa Ella. You got Sean Welby and Laura Dennis. Shelly Schulten as well. Thoughts about that. And Ashley Jones. So somebody birthday wishes. Shout out to everybody. That's all you're going to do for that. That's all there's. Also, happy birthday to Allie, by the way. That's all there's going to see on that. That's all there's going to do on that. What are your thoughts on Ash Crimson's gameplay trailer being out on King Fresh 15? He's got a new look, by the way. Thoughts about that? I just want to share, everybody. That's all there's going to know. And King Fresh 15 will be out on February 17, 2022. Also, guys, it's that Shang-Chi, The Legend of the Ten Rings. That movie is out right now, guys. Check it out. It's amazing. It's a must-see, must-watch. Hope you guys enjoy that movie. It's really good, amazing. Hope you guys enjoy it. I love it, by the way. I'll be back for more breaking news, Shoutouts, love, thanks so much, so on to the whole lot about the clothes, sports, but everything sports later. And there's you can know all I got to say. But take care, you guys. You guys have a good weekend. Please be safe out there. Bye-bye. And I believe it, guys. Take care, you guys. You guys have a good weekend. Bye-bye.